Hey everybody, and thanks for joining us tonight. I just wanted to kind of share my story about coaching and why I got started, what keeps me going, and just kind of give you an answer to one of the biggest misconceptions about coaching and the time involved in having to run and want to run a six-figure business. So I'm going to share a little bit about my story about how I got started first. And my upline first reached out to me when in about 2011, and she had met me and found me on a like page, Oxygen Magazine, and we connected. We had similar interests in fitness and reasons to stay healthy. And she asked me if I was a coach because I had my degree in exercise science and I was doing the Insanity program at the time. And I completely brushed her off. I was like, absolutely not. I do not believe in that. Like, I do not do direct sales. That's not my thing. But we chit-chatted a little bit. She told me what she did, and I was like, that's good for you. That's not something I'm interested in. So fast forward 2 years, and I reached back out to her, and I did that because I was recently a stay-at-home mom. I had just had my twins. I was 4 months old when I reached out to her and asked her more about this coaching thing because I had quit my full-time job and I was in the health and fitness field. So I was doing corporate wellness and personal training and teaching classes. And after being home by myself with 2 little babies for 4 months, I was starting to feel isolated. And I didn't have a lot of community. I didn't have a ton of friends. And I was like, I need something. And I had been following her journey for the last 2 years and watched her build her business. I watched her quit her full-time job at the age of 27. And I just saw what she was doing. And she was simply sharing her workouts and sharing her journey through health and fitness on social media. And I was already doing that by sharing my postpartum journey. I'm living in Florida. We've been living in Florida. I am originally from Michigan. So all of my friends and family were back home. So Facebook was my outlet and my way to share my life with them anyway. So once I started posting about my health and fitness journey, I had people reaching out to me asking me what I was doing to lose the baby weight. And I had a few people purchase Insanity because that's the program that I thought was great to do, 4 months postpartum, post C-section. And I was like, this is great. So I was like, I'm going to reach out to this Meg girl. So I reached out to Meg. I asked her more about coaching, what was involved, what was required of me, what, were there quotas, were there things that I had to hit, numbers I had to accomplish, or would I get kicked out? How much did it cost? And I asked her all those kinds of questions. And she sent me a webinar much like this, but much longer. It had full PowerPoint included and answered a lot of my questions. And I remember talking to my husband and he was like, babe, do it. Like, this would be perfect for you. Be all in. And, we got it. Like, let's do this. You'll rock it. So I reached out to a few friends, asked them their thoughts, and I finally just had to get over myself and get over what other people were going to say or think about me and just do what I wanted to do in my heart of hearts. And I wanted to get back into the fitness world. I wanted a community. So I did it. I enrolled with a new weight program and enrolled with My Shakeology, and I have not looked back since. It's been about 4.5 years, and it's been one of the best decisions I've made in my life. Not only for myself, but the relationships I've been able to build, the friendships, my relationship with my husband, my health, my relationship with my kids, and the confidence that I've built and grown and learned about myself in the last 4 years has been invaluable. So when I started, like I said, I simply wanted community. I was a new stay-at-home mom, and I was just missing talking with people and talking about fitness and like-minded opportunities and hobbies. And so that was a huge piece of the coaching world for me, was being back involved with not only people who were into fitness, but I didn't have any mom friends. None of my friends in Florida had kids at that point in time. Very few of my friends in Michigan even had children. So I needed to meet other moms. I needed to meet twin moms. I needed to meet people that could help me through this season of life. And so I'm a huge introvert. And had I not found coaching, I don't think I would have made it through the first year or two of twins as confidently as my husband and I did, because it forced me to build relationships with other moms. It forced me to get out of my comfort zone and to ask questions and to plug myself into community when normally I would just remove myself. The second reason I wanted to join and start this coaching opportunity was because we had just lost my entire income. And my husband has an amazing job. He can support us. And, our plan was for always to have me stay home and raise the kids. But that's a big blow when you're cutting an income and adding 2 more people to your family to take care of. So my goal was to, be able to cover my Shakeology, my husband's Shakeology, and a few date nights here and there, and just extra activities for the kids as they got older with music and gymnastics. Like we went from, 0 kids to 2 kids. And again, that can be heavy on the income. And so I saw this opportunity that would give me community, give me accountability to my health and fitness, and it would be able to provide some extra income on my time. And it didn't require me to leave. My original plan was to go back to teaching classes or training. But if you are in the fitness world, you know that those hours for the maximum clients are like 5 to 7 a.m., 5 to 7 p.m., and like 12 to 2. And that just wasn't going to work for our family schedule. And this would. This opportunity allowed me to work at 5 a.m., 2 a.m., 11 p.m., whenever I was at pumping or bottle feeding the twins. I got up and I stayed, you don't go back to sleep right away. So I would just get some work done. And so how I knew what to do, and this is, why I'm able to still do this as a mom of 3 and expecting my 4th, because of the tools and systems that I learned back then on how to be organized and manage my time, not just for my business, but to prioritize my health and fitness. And my upline gave me a self-led email training, and she checked in with me 1 time a week to see how I was doing with my fitness, how I was doing with my nutrition, how I was doing with my business goals, and where I was at and what I wanted to do. And I just simply followed that list. And a huge part of being a coach is putting your journey first and sharing that with other people. And so on my worst day, if I wasn't able to really do my business to-dos, I knew that my ultimate goal, my ultimate must-dos was to take care of myself and to share with other moms how I was making that work for my lifestyle. So I always got my workout in. I made sure I had my Shakeology. I made sure that I was eating as healthy as I could with the amount of food that I had to eat. But I had accountability. I had accountability to social media, and I had accountability to my upline who was checking in on me to make sure that I was getting and setting this solid foundation for my business so that I could eventually accomplish my income goal when that time came. And so through my coaching journey, I have learned how to build confidence. I've learned how to believe in myself. I've learned how to help other women accomplish their purpose and their goals in life, and being healthier role models for their kids. And having gone through this journey, for 4 years, I know that there's going to be seasons, there's going to be ups and downs, there's going to be times when life is really hard. We're going through a season right now, being pregnant and making a cross-country move, but my health is a priority. Regardless of what's going on, I always feel better when I'm eating right and when I'm working out, when I'm drinking water, when I'm drinking my Shakeology and feeling my body with the right foods. But then I also feel so good by having that community to lift me up on those days when I don't want to do it. And that's why I keep coaching, because the community that helps me and keeps me focused on my goals and helps remind me that on my worst days, it's okay, because tomorrow's going to be a new day and a new opportunity to make new choices. And I love being able to pay that forward. I talk to so many moms who feel just stuck, who feel unhealthy, who feel uncomfortable in their body. And when they go on date nights with their husbands and, they go out with the girls, they have a girls' night, or, they go out and put on real clothes and they just don't feel comfortable. Like that that was me when I had the twins, after I had the twins. And now I get to pay that forward and help them. I get to help them feel comfortable in their clothes. I get to help them feel confident in who they are. Not as a size 2, not in perfect health and fitness, but by being confident and being disciplined and making healthier choices and finding balance in their life. And that is the key. That's why I keep coaching. That's why I joined this business, because I was uncomfortable, because I was missing community, because I felt lonely. And now that I've been able to find all those things with coaching, I get to pay that forward. Whether you're a challenger in my private challenge groups that I run monthly and run every month. And so there are women that have been with me all 4 years, and each month I meet, in between 8 to 12 new women every single month. And I get to help them build their confidence. I get to help them, build their confidence in themselves and learn to love themselves and live a healthy lifestyle. And I think, that's motivation to keep going. It's hard to post my story and to share the nitty gritty on social media. But when I get a message from a mom that says, thank you so much for posting that, that's exactly how I feel, especially being pregnant as your body changes and then postpartum. It's encouraging to know that, like, by me breaking out of my comfort zone, I can help another mom feel okay that day. I can help her see that she's not alone. There's something beautiful in that. There's so much negativity and hatred and judgment towards other moms about certain things. I even get it, by getting up at 5 a.m. and putting my health and fitness first, and that's just something that, other people's opinions. But there's so many other lives that I'm impacting for the positive, and so many other people that enjoy my posts and, need to see that, to be able to feel good about themselves that day and know that they're not alone, and know that they are worth a 30-minute workout. They are worth a grocery trip. They are worth the investment into their health. Okay, so that's why I keep coaching. And I think a huge misconception with coaches is that we coach for income, or we coach, because this is now a business. And this is my business, and I do treat it like a job, but that's my choice. I have so many women on my team who join my team because they want to help 1 to 4 people a month. They want to pay it forward. They want to inspire a mom, a sister, a friend, a coworker. They want to invite them along on their journey and inspire them to live a healthier life. There's moms on my team that, an extra $200 to $300 a month is life-changing for them. And that can be, paying debt off, or being able to afford groceries without living paycheck to paycheck. Being able to afford classes for your kids, or doing something special, or a special event. I was just actually talking to my husband, and it's our twins' 5th birthday this weekend, and we're looking at Mickey's Very Merry Christmas. And for our family of 5 to go, it's going to cost us $400. And, we're debating if we want to do that or not, or if we just want to do Disney. But there's a feeling of freedom knowing that we have that choice to make, and we can't, and someone else isn't making the choice for us. Someone else, it's not a matter of can we afford to go? It's a matter of, do we want to spend our money there, or do we keep it and save it for something else? So there's freedom in that, to be able to just do fun stuff for your kids, especially as the holidays come up. I have coaches who want to push a little bit harder, and maybe they want to work this as a part-time income, who are helping 3 to 5 people a month and earning $300 to $500 a month. And, again, paying up debt, paying groceries, being able to go out shopping for themselves and not feel guilty about dipping into the family budget, being able to pay for their Shakeology, or pay for their fitness library of workouts, paying for something that, a mani and a pedi, or getting their hair done once a month, but they don't have to dip into their family budget. And on top of it, they get to be a part of a community. You get to be in the best shape of your life. You get to be healthy and confident and be able to pay that forward by helping your family and helping other moms. And then I have coaches that are like me, that are trying to help 5 or more people every month to not only change their life financially, but change their life for their health, and set a precedent for their family, and be a role model for their kids. And all of my coaches want to be a role model for their kids, but they want to make this a business, and they want to replace a full-time job. They want to replace a husband's full-time job. There's different, people join at different times of life, and people want to get started for different reasons. And so if this is something that maybe spoke to you, if you can resonate with why I do this, and this sounds like maybe something that you could use in your life, even for the accountability, the community, and maybe one day you want to have a little extra income. That's totally fine, because there's reasons and seasons for everything. And I think that's another thing that I'm able to do with this business and keep it going, is because when life is organized and everything goes perfect, I can choose my effort. I can choose how much time I want to invest, and I can choose, how much more can I add to my plate? How many more women can I help this month? Or do I need to take a step back this month because life is getting hectic and chaotic? And you get to be the boss, and you get to choose how you want to run your business. You get to choose how many people you get to help. And I can honestly say that, I started this business for community and accountability, but I've gained so much more. And that's what keeps me going. I have some of the best friends. I have relationships with my challengers and with my coaches, and they're from all over the country. They're from Canada and UK. And I love being able to go to events and to see them and to connect with them. Don't get to do it nearly enough. These pregnancies keep happening, but I'm excited to get back to Michigan and be able to do some weekend things with my local team there. But the community and the confidence I've been able to find in myself as a mom and a wife has been invaluable. And to be able to pay that forward is just really a gift. And it's a gift that I don't share often enough. And I feel like now that I'm keeping people in the dark about it, and I know that something like this can be scary, and sharing your life can be scary, but it's often out of our comfort zone that we grow so much. And if I learned anything, it's that in coaching, because I'm such an introvert. This is huge for me. But if this is something that's interesting to you, that maybe you resonated with, maybe in the health and fitness side or maybe the income side, let's get a call or a chat. Let's message and talk, and we can talk about your goals and what you're looking for and what you're needing and missing in your life, and we can come up with a plan that will work for you, and then we can execute that in the best way that's possible, that fits your budget, that fits your goals, your the things that you're working towards to accomplish, and what you want to accomplish in life. And I think that's another piece that we often think about, what's going on now. And we're in a situation now with being a move and just finances, that we have this extra income that I've been able to build over the 4 years, and there's some comfort and freedom in our finances, and that's a huge relief. And so maybe it's not something that that you need now, but you never know what can happen in a year or two. So that's why I coach. That's why I keep going. That's why you see me post every day. That's why you see my videos. That's why you see me posting invites to my challenge groups, because I just want to help as many moms as I can, as many women as I can, break free of feeling low self-esteem and lacking confidence in themselves, lacking purpose and clarity in their life, and help you be able to find that in the day-to-day, and help you see something positive and strive to be your best self. So thank you for listening. I appreciate it. If this resonated with you in any way, please send me a message. I would love to connect with you and help you and get you started on your path to accomplishing your goals and finding your purpose and your worth, and walking that out with you. So have a great night, guys. We'll talk to you later.